the Liverpool sports programs all throughout the year, celebrating our Liverpool spotlight, and we're right down the road from Liverpool High School. You can actually see it from the corner here of Avicolli's on 7839 Oswego Road in Liverpool, New York. So I am here tonight with Liverpool softball, and we are celebrating the 2025 season, and my guests to start things off, very happy to have them both here, Maya Mills and Emily Nestor. Please give Maya and Emily a So Maya, you have the microphone first. How are you?
Yes, I do. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. So bring me into why softball. Kind of told you that ahead of time that I wanted to take a look at why you got involved in the sport.
Yeah, honestly, I think my parents were like a big impact on why I like softball so much because they both play like slow pitch. Oh, sorry. They both play slow pitch, and then once I started playing t-ball, I started liking it even more, and then I started modified, and then varsity. So it's a little bit about how I got into softball.
So your parents kind of started it off for you.
Yeah, basically.
Are you happy that they did?
Yes, definitely.
What can you say about what you've learned by playing the sport? They say sports teach about life, so
Yeah.
What have you learned about life?
That you have to be patient, and good things will come eventually.
Be patient and good things will come eventually. Some of the best advice we've ever had here on the show, and I'm not kidding about that. All right, Emily. Yeah? Emily, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Doing well. So, Emily, why softball for you?
Like Maya, I got into it when I was really little. My parents put me into it, and I've just always loved it. I love how it's a very mental game, and you have to think about what you're doing before you do it, and it's not just natural skill. It's also a lot about like progression and learning and what you do in your head.
You talked about progression and learning. How do you stay focused and stay in that progression? Some people want things to happen overnight. Why do you kind of stick with it?
Right, I think it's kind of a hard thing because you want it to happen right away, but it won't. And I think you have to just accept that you have to put your 100% in all the time, or else you won't progress as much. And just putting 110% in every day, every practice, every game, and just knowing that every setback is still a step towards getting better.
Every step back is a step toward. You both have had some big words here. I like this. So we talk about inspiration, and you've had some inspiring words. Emily, who would you consider in your life to be an inspiration?
I'd say both my parents are big inspirations. My dad is he's always at every game. He takes pictures at a lot of our games, actually.
Yeah.
And he's just shown me what it means to support other people and be there for them. And my mom she used to play softball, actually, so she's probably the one who inspires me the most in softball. And she's just also like my dad. She's always there for me and just shown me what it's like to be. She just made me who I am today.
Mom and Dad, I love that. All right. Maya, what about you? Who's your source of inspiration?
Honestly, my mom and dad, and my brother Landon. My dad has played softball, slow pitch, basketball, a lot of sports, and he's there at every single game that he can be, or he can watch Game Changer because my brother also plays baseball.
Yeah.
And my mom tries her best to be there with work and stuff, and they are always supportive and will always be there for me whenever I need it.
I love it. Shout out to family here tonight. So your extended family, your softball team. Maya, who's the person on the team that you would trust to jump out of a plane and save your life? Who would save your life midair?
Probably Olivia Henty.
Okay. Why?
Honestly, it's a hard question, but she's there for everybody when you need her to be. At the end of the day, she's just like everyone's mom, and she's always supportive of everybody. And no matter what, she'll be there for you.
Okay, so she's the supportive one. So Emily, conversely here, who is the person that you think would be the first one, like if someone was afraid of the pool, to push them into the water and teach them how to swim?
Oh, that's hard. I feel like is it you or is it Lucy? I feel like it's Lucy. Lucy Newell.
Okay, why Lucy?
Because she'd think it was funny.
She'd think it was funny.
And then she'd just sit there cackling, and then she'd fall over laughing, and then everyone else would think it was funny too.
The whole time you said it, she was laughing. So,
Exactly,
I think it makes
exactly.
sense. Well, we do Tell Me Something Good here on Wake Up Call, so I'd like to hear something good, Emily, about Coach Coach Phil, what can you say about him? As he's right off camera here and he's looking at you.
Coach D, I think he's very supportive of all of us, even not in softball-related things. He always makes sure that if we have something going on academically, he tells us good luck in our tests. He asks to see prom pictures. Like, he's just a very supportive coach, and he's always patient with us if we mess up. He's calm, and he doesn't freak out right away. He explains to us what we're doing wrong, and he helps us figure out how to fix it.
So helps you on and off the field
Yes.
and teaches you how to fix things. All right. So with that being said, Maya, tell me something good about Coach Phil.
Honestly, I think the same thing as Emily. All 4 years that I've been on varsity, because freshman year I got pulled up for sectionals, he's been a big part of my life, knowing that it was difficult because I was stressed out most of the time and I have to leave all my work on the field, and he's always there for me no matter what. He's there for anybody. He's supportive no matter what. Like anything, like Emily said, academic, athletic, like anything. He wants to know about your family, if everything's okay, how everybody's doing. He's just a good guy.
Can we clap it up for Coach Phil? So to keep Tell Me Something Good going, Maya, tell me something good about Emily.
I've been playing for Emily since I was very young, or not playing for. She's been on the same team as me. And honestly, we've made such a connection from freshman year to senior year, and I'm glad I could
See what you could do to send
Beat
it
that.
back to Maya. What would you say about her?
will beat it.
Well, softball-wise, she's always stepping up in times where we all need her. She's making the plays. She's getting the hits, getting the runs when we need her. Outside of softball, I mean, she's just someone I know that if I ever want to hang out, I can text her. She'll be like, sure, come on over. And I don't know, I've played with her for so long that it's just like, to me, her and softball are like combined.
So to have this moment together, this one last ride, so to speak, at Liverpool, what does that mean to you?
It means a lot because we're the only two seniors, right? So we've been together like through this whole thing, and just to know that like I've had her by my side this whole time, and that next year like we won't. It's hard, but it's like happy.
So Emily's saying some words that's bringing a little emotion here, Maya.
Yes.
Maya, for you, what is this final approach like to have this season with Emily?
Honestly, Emily's definitely been a best friend of mine for many years, and knowing that I get to share this last moment with her is definitely special, and it brings out a lot of emotion, as you can tell. Like Emily said, we're always there for each other. Emily steps up whenever we need it as well. And knowing that we're the two seniors, we still have to put in leadership, and we have to try our best even though there's two of us.
So being the two seniors, Maya, I'll start with you. Where do you see leadership for the future of this team?
Honestly, everybody steps up no matter what. If somebody is having a bad at bat or bad in the field, like, we will pick each other up no matter what. Like, it's not, oh, let's go get down, like everybody's down. It's everybody's cheering and we'll pick each other up no matter what.
All right, so saying that everyone's a part of this, Emily, would you echo that the future of this program is in the hands of everyone being a leader?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think that Coach D and Coach Ormond both really they really rely on everyone supporting and building off of each other's energy. And that, of course, there's going to be people who have better days, people who have worse days, but it's really about like everyone stepping up when they need to.
So what has the 2025 season been like for you? How would you describe it, Emily?
It's been a little weird because we have had a lot of games rained out. At one point in the season, we were supposed to have had 12 games and we had only had 6. So it's been a bit hard knowing that part of our senior season we don't get to play, and a big adjustment since we only have 4 returners this year. But I think we're adjusting, and that we're getting better every single game, and we're getting our bats to the ball. We're making plays that we weren't making at the beginning of the season, and I think this season's kind of just about growth and getting back to where we were previous years.
So this season about growth. Maya, for you, I've experienced how this season can change in an instant. Coach Phil and I was on my way here on Monday at 5:40, and I was right down the road, and he said, hey, guess what? We're going to OCC to play a game. So your season has been a lot of ad-libbing, which a lot of people in Central and Upstate New York that play softball and baseball have had to do, especially as teams try to transition and have some turf out there. So how would you describe the fact that this season the schedule really changes on a dime?
Honestly, knowing that our games have been getting rained out recently, but I mean, we got to do what we got to do. We might have a game every single day of the week, but at the end of the day, we'll all be connected no matter what. And yes, the rain happens, but we'll have practice. We'll be together. We'll have like team dinners, and we'll all still have that bond together. But it is upsetting that our games do keep getting canceled.
How do you prepare when there's so much change?
Ooh, that's a hard question. I honestly I talk to my teammates about it, or my family, or Emily. If something goes wrong, she'll always be by my side, and I'll text her about it no matter what. If I need to know what time practice is at or what we're going to wear, even though I'm a senior and I pick it out as well as with Emily, I need to know because I'll just forget because so much is going on.
Emily, for you, how do you ad-lib? How do you stay fresh? How do you stay ready?
I think just going into every game not thinking that it's going to be canceled. Because if we get on the bus and we're like, well, if we go there, we're just going to go home. Like, that's not really helping our mental attitude at all. You have to go there being ready to play, even if the game might get canceled, and just being ready to play, like, whenever, and just wanting to play whenever.
So we're going to get into rapid fire before we get Coach up here at Avicolli's on Wake Up Call with the Liverpool softball team. Emily, you can ask me any question in the world. Remember, it is a family show. I've been asked some really crazy questions on this broadcast before. So,
Wait, hang on.
whatever.
How many questions can we...
You're both asking me 2 questions.
Like, any random question?
Anything in the world.
What's your second favorite breakfast food?
My second favorite breakfast food? I guess I've never been asked that before. I feel like if I don't go for like my first and I'm going quick, I'm just going to get probably fresh fruit or oatmeal, I would say. Oatmeal, yes. All right, Emily, my question back to you.
Wow.
Emily, if you had a dish at Avicolli's at an Italian restaurant named after you, what would be in the dish?
A dish? Like, not
Like
pizza.
food.
So,
Any type of food, any type of Italian food. It can
like
be
anything that I want named after me?
Yeah, it could be pizza.
Wings.
Wings.
Yes.
Okay, what flavor?
Just like the buffalo wings.
Just the
I love
buffalo
them.
wings. Cheese what?
With ranch, not blue cheese.
With ranch, not blue cheese.
Yes.
So you just call it the Emily and just have like the
Emily.
Sure.
buffalo
I love
wings.
wings.
All right. Okay. Extra crispy or no?
No.
No. All right. Okay.
Wow.
Maya, you got a question for me?
What's your favorite football team?
In the NFL or college?
NFL.
Yes.
I'm upset with them
Go
right
Bills.
now, so I feel like I've been very constructively criticizing them about the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah.
I was gonna expect the Bills.
Me
No.
too.
No hate,
I
but,
wasn't.
like,
I was gonna hate.
I am Bills hopeful, but I'm not a Bills fan.
Do I know who I like?
Who do you like?
Dallas Cowboys.
Want to
That's
know
my
who I
second
like?
favorite team. Who?
The Dolphins.
You like the Dolphins?
No, mine's better.
Okay. I did like Dan Marino growing up. Cowboys are my second favorite.
Yeah.
Okay, Maya, my question back to you. I said Cowboys. I heard someone say "ew" just now.
Oh.
So, Maya, my question for you is, if you could trade places with any living person right now, who would you trade places with and why?
I would trade places with Aaron Judge.
I knew you were gonna say.
Why Aaron Judge?
I've grown up loving the Yankees, and just watching him play over the years has been such an inspiration because he's like an idol of mine. And I've seen him play one time, and honestly, that was probably the best day of my life.
Okay. So Aaron Judge.
Yeah.
Big fan. Okay, Emily, what's your second question?
Oh, I forgot
to
we
do
have to
another
ask
one?
too.
Yes, too.
Wait.
If you could go anywhere in the world right now, where would you go?
Well, I sat in this booth or in the booth on the other side for years and said Italy, but I just came
switch
home
it up.
from Italy.
Oh, really?
So I was just in Italy with my dad. There is a Tortora, Italy, so crazy to be in a place of my last name. And there's a beach and mountains. So I was on the beach of Tortora a few weeks ago. I would say probably Spain, because I have family in Spain and I want to go see them. They've watched and they've listened to Wake Up Call to my show, and they're 6 hours ahead of time. So they've sent me videos of them like listening, which has been really cool. I'd love to meet them in person and get to know them a little bit better.
Maybe next year we will.
Yeah, hopefully next year. Okay. Emily, my final question for you. If you could give Coach Phil an all expense paid trip anywhere in the world, where would you send him? And you could give him that trip and one gift. So this is how well you know your coach. Where do you send him and what do you get him as a gift?
Hold on, I'm thinking.
Let's see how well you know your coach.
Wait, I don't even remember.
Where would she send him and what would she give
I
him?
feel like if I say the wrong answer, he's gonna like just give me that disappointed stare.
Oh, that
Honestly, I'd send him to Aruba. We went to Aruba earlier this year, and it was amazing, and I loved it. And I think him and Jody would have a great time. Him and Jody.
That's his wife.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's your gift?
That's
What's his gift?
Like a gift that you would give
No,
him?
You give him any gift.
I need help.
So you're sending him you're sending him and his wife to Aruba, and they're gonna have a gift basket
They're
filled
gonna have a
with
gift basket filled with.
what?
Oh, wow.
Emily's buffalo wings.
I'm
No, kidding.
struggling.
What would they be filled with?
No. I'm sorry,
What do you think he likes?
but this is like hard.
Just say something.
Anything nice for your coach?
Ice cream.
Okay. What would I like? I'm
Yeah.
trying to think of what you want.
Maybe it's the same thing.
Maybe. Maybe you can get just a bunch of different gift cards to wherever you want.
Okay,
Yeah.
a bunch of different gift cards so he can buy what he wants. All right, fair enough. All right, Maya, what's your question?
I need a second. I was trying to think. I couldn't.
Okay.
What question? Hope. Make it a good one. Make it a good one.
Make someone else answer. You got it.
Any topic.
Use your brain, sweetheart.
I wanted to make it a good one, not boring.
You should have been thinking then.
I tried. Okay. If you could meet any celebrity in the world, who would you meet?
Okay, if I could meet any celebrity, who would I meet? Well, I got my goatee April of. I gotta think about this now. April of 2019 is when I first got my goatee, and it's a little. It pays respect to Robert Downey Jr. So, and my niece and my nephew, my oldest, call me Uncle Tony for Tony Stark for Iron Man. So I'd want to meet Robert Downey Jr.
Okay.
I want to spend some time with him, pick his brain. I feel like him and I could maybe have an interest. I know we could definitely have an interesting conversation.
Wow.
So I'll pick Iron Man.
Okay.
All right, my question back to you, Maya. Well, sticking with that, if you could have any superpower, what superpower would you want?
I have two.
You have two, okay.
Probably be invisible or can fly. Or wait, I have three. Or
Yeah.
what is it when you time travel? Yeah, time travel.
So time travel, flight, or invisibility?
Yeah.
Why did you pick those?
Invisibility because
She wants
What
to
if-
spy on me.
yeah, maybe spy on Emily, but what if I didn't want to be in class that one day and I could just be invisible and nobody would know?
Okay.
And then flying because that would be cool. I could go to Bora Bora in 2 seconds. And then time travel. I want to see what's ahead in the future for me, so that would give me the go.
Okay. So you would want to see your future.
Yeah, but then I want to come back and live my teenage years.
Okay, fair enough. You'd want to see it, but have the opportunity to maybe change it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
definitely.
Well, with that being said, for Maya and Emily here of Liverpool Softball, on-site on location at Avicolli's on Wake Up Call, we will be back momentarily worldwide on Facebook and YouTube. Please give them a round of applause. Show them some love. Thank you.